bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small.
Well, good morning from the airfield lake. We're back down a couple of more nights and we'll see how things go. It's going to be an interesting one, simply because we've got strong winds and rain from numerous directions, starting in the south, well, starting from the west, then going to the southwest, then going to north, then going to west. So who knows what we're going to quite experience and how it's going to go. There's the tower. Spin round and get back to where I was before, looking over the middle lake. And that tree I love in the middle there, in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. I got here just before first light. Perfect timing for the rain to stop. I've settled in down there on the double gravel swim. Didn't really see a lot going on, but it's a tricky one when you arrive when the rain just finished on here. They're very inactive then. So we like that area. We like that area. So that's what we're going to go and give it a go for the next few nights in there. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me get the rest of the kit out of the car and get pitched up. Well, we're back out again. The lake is looking absolutely lovely. Flat, calm, few fish crashing around as normal. Few fish been out topping around in the middle lake as well. So Ian's on his way down. So it's looking good for him, really. Let's get outside. There we go. A bit of sunshine. Lovely, isn't it, really? Absolutely gorgeous. Out here. Absolutely gorgeous. See if I can adjust this a little bit better. There we go. Do it like that then, there we go. Obviously I can't, what I can't do is adjust the controls, but yeah, you can see if I spin round. Absolutely beautiful out there, look at that, what a view. What an absolutely spectacular view, spectacular place to fish, isn't it? Really, I love it. I got down here at first light, as I said to you before, had a wander around, had a look about, so I haven't really seen much. Fish are now starting to do their thing as they normally do. And yeah, we're got a few nights on the bank, which would be nice. So the interesting weather coming our way over the next couple of days. We're going to see where we end up going with that and how we can manage to survive it and face it. But we shall see. We always live through it and survive, so it's always bonus. Beautiful place, eh? Absolutely beautiful. It's not going to be flat calm for long, I don't think, over the next couple of days. Not really flat calm at all, really. But hey ho, we can only wait. And well, we shall see. I think I'm set up in the most sheltered spot, the best area. 40-45 mile an hour winds coming, so got to be sort of mindful. Ian's a little bit apprehensive about the whole thing. And look at that lovely steam coming off the water just there. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Can you catch that? Can you see that? Oh, we can, can't we? Look at that. Look at that. Steam coming off the water. Misty mornings. The sun's just got on that little spot there. Really beautiful and attractive, isn't it? Zoom in a little bit more and see if we can sort of do that. Oh, it's been wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Do love this lake as well. Middle lake, on the middle part of the complex. I always say middle lake because that's what we always call it, the middle lake, but realistically it's obviously the middle part of the complex, a bit smaller than where we were last week. Where we were last week is over those trees over there, and that is the bottom part of the Syndicate. over there, and yeah, all looking beautiful. Hopefully, at some point, something's going to rattle off over these few days. We'll see. Beautiful misty, beautiful cloudy. I love it. All I've done at the moment is just weighing a couple of bags out. So Ian's due about 10. So we'll sort of work out exactly where he's going to go, because I'm not sure which lake he's going to go in or anything like that. And then after that, we'll take it from there, really, because if he decides that go to a different lake, I can sort of might slightly bait up a different area. Don't know yet. I just have to, as I said, just have to see. Just have to see what we do. But it's just what in it? It's that just blueness. That's why I like autumn the most. You know, that's the sort of colours you get. And everything like that. It looks really good. It looks really good. Oh, my phone. Whoop, is it a wobbly? That'll teach me to play around with the camera. Oh dear. Righty-ho. Let's I'm gonna get a brew on. I think that's really what I need, is a brew. Well, the sun is going down. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning. The last rays of light are just sort of picking up on the tower over there. Coming over the trees. It's gonna, well, it's not gonna be long. It's about 6:30ish now. I'm all set up, organised. The off chance to catch a fish tonight. You never know with the first nights. The last few first nights have been quite successful for me, which is unusual. It's not normally the case on here, to be perfectly honest with you, but hey, there we go. Ian's sort of like not on that swim there, but the other side of those trees, because he's feeling the shelter of everything. Well, you can tell the night temperatures are starting to drop, because the mists have come down. Wow, is it a misty morning this morning? I think it's going to be about sort of 5 or 6 degrees last night. It was pretty, pretty warm in my bag and everything like that, so it's not too much of a problem really, but yeah, certainly has dropped. But tonight, I think it's going to be about 12 or 13 degrees, because it's all going to change around and the big front's going to push through. So we shall see. Not a bleak, nothing last night, but I think they're all going to get stirred up today a little bit. And maybe this afternoon, maybe this evening after the rain, it might rattle off. We'll see really. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a bit of sunshine today or something, whether it's just going to burn off, or we're just going to get this and there's a cloud above it. I don't know. But yeah, that's alright. A little drone of the road in the distance. But it's all good really. It's all good, it's just lovely. Well, the mist is sort of fading, drifting across quite nicely. You're looking across there. I'm in my bed, actually, to be perfectly honest with you, because it's blooming freezing. So I've sort of cropped it, so I've cut the door out so you can't see the door. You can see that hump of gravel. I've just seen a fish stick its head out there. It would be good to get it to do it again, but probably isn't, is it really? The sun is starting to break through the mist, which is always good. Hopefully we should get a bit of sunshine this morning, a bit of heat, but today is going to slowly but surely warm up. Everyone's just sitting there peaceful and quiet and tranquil. Do one of them just ripping off. Summit Pod's doing its work. Yeah, it's so you can see the sun in the distance on the grassy lawny swim over there. So the mist is coming by, and it's lovely, really. Absolutely lovely. So we're due a storm tonight, and it's going to pick up and just blow under 40 miles an hour winds. It's going to fade by about 10 o'clock. So hopefully these carp are going to start feeding through the night, and we catch a couple, which would be good. I don't really like the rain too much, so once it's stopped, hopefully they'll get the head down. And it's through dark hours as well, it's perfect timing. Pressure's going to have dropped, which, just perfect, really. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. I might do a little bit of the video wandering around later on, we'll see, really. Hopefully it'll be a lot warmer. It's supposed to be 13 degrees tonight. Should be nice. There we go. Perfect. Well, I was hoping for a bit of sunshine today, but the mist came back. It's got all murky and grey, really. It's flat calm. Nothing a lot's occurring around here at the moment. But, yeah. It's all pretty peaceful and quiet. Tranquil around. Have a look in the middle pit. Ian had nothing last night. Well, yeah, he had one bleep, which was a bit more than I had. There's a few bits fizzing over there. Most of the time I've been putting those down at tench, to be honest with you. I think there's a bit of light over there. Nice to get a little bit of sunshine, wouldn't it, before where it all sort of kicks in. I think it's gonna sometime around 3 o'clock. We're gonna get it all, but yeah, it's very grey day out here at the moment. Had a couple of cups of coffee to warm myself up. I've got a couple of coats on as well. So I'll have a wander down the end and see what I can see down here. If there's anything about. But yeah, lovely place though, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic complex. It's not manicured, it's just overgrown, sort of, I can't call it a jungle, but it's all overgrown. You can sort of, the swims are in general areas, and we sort of, move them around a little bit and tweak them a little bit ourselves and things, and it's all quite good, really. You're allowed to, within reason, do stuff, try and keep off the gravel. But yeah, there's not a lot showing, not a lot about. The winds are eventually going to turn up from the southwest. You're looking over there, you've got a bit of sunshine and everything over that distance and things, which is quite nice. Yeah, I think there's a little ripple on the water, so maybe that southwesterly has kicked in, really. It's all going to drift down this way, really. Check the forecast later, because I don't want to get any surprises. Might have some lunch today, a little bit before the rain comes in, and yeah, rattles around the bivvy. You get a good idea, sort of. You're looking from, well, you look through that gap over there. That's the far end, and then if you sort of look at those trees way in the distance, that's the other end where I was wandering around last week. I can walk out on here carefully without tripping over anything, and you can sort of look round and pan round and look down to the far end down there. There's the gate, you've got the gravel over there in front of us and stuff. I've seen a couple of fish in the out of bounds area about 10-15 minutes ago, just sticking their heads out, so things are moving. But let's head back. I don't like wander around too much. Decided I'm not gonna, the rods are staying in the water today. Not gonna move them, just let the area settle down and quiet. the fish move in and feed a little, and with any luck might make the difference and get some stuff tonight. Just have to see, really. I think Ian's not sure where he's around at the moment. He's pottering about. I'll go and show you where his swim is and where he's fishing. He's pitched up to the right of me, but the other side of a lot of trees, just to shelter from that southwesterly as well. Oh, there he is. I think he's going to get some warm boots from up the car, which is a good idea. I've got to I need to get a gas bottle later myself to make sure I've got a bit of warmth in my bivvy. Let's go up here and head towards the tower. Have a little look down and show you. He's wandering around. There we go. We're coming up to the tower. We can have a look down and around. And you can swim and see the gravel. There's the tower, the car park, sort of round at the back of that. And swing round and have a look here. Yeah, sort of cross a little bit. See, he swims down there. His bivvy's down there. Yeah, the gravel bar. All looking good. I'll stick another cup of coffee on, I think, now. Time for another brew. There we go. I look out and pan around here. It's all peaceful and quiet. No action yet. But it won't be long coming, I don't think. Once that weather changes, we'll be well and truly in. First one of the trip. Not sure what it weighs, 18-ish I reckon. Might scrape 20. There we go. Right, happy about that. Well, it's lashing it down and blowing a hoolie. Sorry about the tripod and my little lamp that helps me in the night, but I've just got a video from the bivvy really. Just got a range spot on my camera then, so I'm quite happy with that result. It's all good. Let me zoom in a bit, might make things a bit easier. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that result. It's all good. Hopefully when it eases again I might stand a chance of catching another one. Could do with Ian catching another one now, which would be nice. So we're sort of on one each would be good. But yeah, it's quite a nice fish that was. Quite happy with that. So I think we're in the midst of the storm at the moment. I think we've got several hours to go. And yeah, we just sort of take it from there really. It's nice to get a fresh bag out. It did ease off a little bit to get the bag out, which is quite a bonus. And yeah, hopefully it will rattle off again some point after the rain stops or when it eases again, and yeah, it'll be good. Oh, well, I got absolutely soaked that time. The unhooking mat's still where it was earlier. I tried to put a bag on and it just didn't like it and it exploded in the rain, so single hook baited it out there. If it dies down later on, I will change over and put a bag on this evening because it's supposed to pass over, so it'll be a lot easier. It was absolutely pouring it down at the time, so not ideal conditions. There's plenty of bait out there and plenty of other stuff out there, so there's no reason why it won't pick, another fish won't pick the bait up. But unbelievable, really. It's only 20 past 5. The conditions are, certainly, getting them to spur themselves on a little bit, which is good, really. I just hope Ian gets some takes soon. That's what we want, really. It'd be quite nice. And we'll see where we go from there, really. Crack on. Loving it. A little wild torpedo. Oh, unbelievable. Okay. I've got a different hat now, thank God. That one's soaking wet. Oh, the rain has finally stopped. And yeah. Oh, and the wind's changed direction as well. So that's good. Wow, oh. Oh, wow. Happy with that. This absolute beauty. I haven't weighed it yet. It's probably going to be a nightmare now. I'll have a go. Look at that. Absolute stonker of a carp. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, happy with that. Very happy with it. Rightio. Get it on the scales and see what we go for. They go from one extreme to the other in here, don't they? Oh my word. But hey, you can't choose what picks up your bait, can you? They're all carp, they're all beautiful, and they all fight and scrap well, so we're never to complain. Beautiful little baby. Love it. There we go. Small little oh really beautiful fish though. Absolutely beautiful. I was even going to weigh this one just out of curiosity. It's got a little bit of weight to it. You never know, do you, really? But no, happy with that. Wow, what an amazing night that was. Absolutely unbelievable. What a stunningly gorgeous morning. I've totaled it up. I'm actually on 10 fish now, which is something incredible. But not as wondrous as that sky, is it really? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, 10 fish. What on earth? Oh, I think the last fish was sort of half 3ish. It's now 7:30 in the morning, so I've had a great deal of sleep. I need to, well, I need to chop up and swim with bait, to be honest with you. Oh man, absolutely mind-blowing. Amazing. What a fabulous session this is turning out to be. Dear, I think I'm going to need a carp nap this afternoon at a particular point in time. And yeah, plenty of cups of coffee. Right, that is one thing I'm just about to go and do. Sort the coffee out. Right folks, I shall catch up with you later on. Well, here we are, coming up to the last night. Hopefully something will materialise. Back over the lake, it's looking good. But at the end of the day, wow, it's been an amazing session. So I can't really complain if it doesn't quite sort of pan out to how I expect it to, or anything really. You know, it's just, yeah, what can we say? It's been an absolutely brilliant session. Things have well, gone extremely well. Yeah, I'm sort of lost for words, to be fairly honest with you. You know, it's been you know, we've been doing reasonably well recently and catching fish and things like that. But when it continues, I want to sort of get over, you know, sort of, I don't know really. I want to be humble, really, I think is the best way of putting it. You know, humble to what's occurred, what's happened, and you know, continuing success of catching fish, and take it from there, realistically. But you never know what's going to happen tonight. Will be good. Oh dear, but I think I caught on a little bit of sleep. I had about an hour's sleep this afternoon. The bait's been out, putting fresh bags on earlier on, baited up earlier on, and everything like that. And we shall see where this evening goes, really. I'll take you for a bit of a wander around the lake. It's sort of looking nice up there. The sun's sort of coming up and setting through the trees. Looking out into the middle pit, there's a guy on one of the sort of the closest points here. He arrived this morning. He's done reasonably well. He's had a 30-pounder. He's a guest of a friend of mine, so that's good going. He'll be well happy with that. You know, and it's good news, really. That's what you want, you know. Guests turning up, people catching fish. Absolutely brilliant. What more could you ask for? And I'm tucked up here. I've just checked the weather forecast, and it's a bit concerning for tomorrow morning. I did promise the wife I'd be home quite early because she's not very well today, to be fair. Maybe should have gone home. Don't know really. She seems quite chirpy this afternoon, so that's okay. I'm happy with that. But yeah, don't know really. Things we do for fishing, really. Boundaries we push, you know, just because we desperately want big fish and things like that. I'll head up to the tower and show you where Ian's swim is. I don't know if he's up and about, or he's fast asleep, or playing on his tablet. But it's nice around here. Absolutely gorgeous. Peace, quiet, and tranquil. Let's just sort of pan round, back around, and you can see my bivvy maybe through there. So the sun's coming up over the trees, or going down. I say going up. No, it's not. It's going down, to be fair. Oh, tired, you can tell. The complete lack of sleep last night that did it, I think. I thought I'd better do a video now. What sort of video you get tomorrow morning, I don't know really. We shall see. Yeah, Ian's bivvy's down there. His rods set up and everything down there. He's not in his chair, so he's probably fast asleep, which is where I was. Catching Zeds, I must admit. Quite nice. Hopefully, just hopefully, you'll catch a fish tonight, which would be nice. Can't have him going home without a fish. Absolutely spark out. I think he did exactly what I did. Came back after having lunch and a couple of glasses and a bite to eat and just absolutely just crashed out. It's all good. That's what it's all about. It's the fishing I sort of love. You know, you take the serious bit serious and the rest of the time you just chill out, relax and unwind and kick back and take as it goes, realistically. Take as it goes. You know, there's times to take it seriously and there's times to just relax and enjoy yourself and soak up the atmosphere of what we've got here and the surroundings, which is absolutely wonderful. So I shall head back to my swim. I've got to do a little trip up to the car later, get rid of my chair and my I think it's got to get rid of my chair really, actually. Nothing else really. And then we're all set for the night. Quick pack up tomorrow morning, get home early. Promised the wife I'll be home early. She's good. And yeah, it's nice. Just sort of take it from there and see how we go. It's been a fantastic weekend. Absolutely unbelievable. What more can you say? Peaceful. So what we got at the moment, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people, 64 acres of water, 8 people. Wonderful place. It does make things harder, the lack of people and the lack of bait going in, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Well done, Mr. Smoker.
Nice fish.
Blank saver.
Blank saver. Not that big, but
hey,
good
they'll
double.
count. That'll do, mate. We'll do a bit of weighing as well, so we can know exactly how much it is. Perfect. Well, I've started packing up. The night for me was just one fish, which I promptly, not promptly went and lost. I had it on for quite a while, but I was going to video the trees where I lost it from and take some photographs, but it's miserable as sin at the moment, so I'm going to pass on that. It basically sort of came in quite straightforward. Found a boulder that I've found before. It seems to have come unhooked from that quite easily, so I sort of put the rod on the floor, give it about a minute, and then it whizzed off again. The problem is it was whizzing off right, and it was down the margins. So I picked up the rod, and by the time I realised it was so far right down the margins, just bury the tip, it went over one of the branches, and just all my best efforts, I couldn't get it off that branch, and I couldn't get far enough out. I got to the point where I was going to strip down and go in, but by that time the carp had found itself a nice little well, bush or tree to shed the hook on, because I ended up finding that in a tree, and managing to get the leg back, and it just sort of snapped on the hook link, unfortunately, and that was it. Another single hook bait about a single bleep about 6:30, something like that. Ian's had another one, a 24, and had lost one at a hook pull as well. It's a bit of a shame. So yeah, it is what it is, realistically, really. But yeah, I was trying to get the wash not too well, and I sort of hummed and hawed about staying last night. But I promised I'd get home early this morning because I stayed. And yeah, there was supposed to be a break in it, but the break seems to have sort of faded away, so it looks like a wet pack up. So at the moment, there's some little bit of stuff in the car. I'm glad it's so close, and the rest of stuff's piled on my barrow, just sort of sitting here really. It's quite good being able to set your barrow up on your bivvy and then just wheel it out, and I'm just going to have to come back and get drenched, packing away the bivvy. There's not a lot I can do about that. That's what it is, realistically. So I'll bid you farewell. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed this trip as much as I have. And if you're out there, be lucky and go catch a lump.